Hey YouTubers, welcome to another day in the woods. Come along for the adventure. You can actually feel a little bit of a slight temperature change. A little bit cooler than normal, but wow. There's a lot of beautiful wildflowers blooming right now. Look at all that. Really nice. Gonna find a little spot, a little secret spot, and just relax. Kind of wish I had my hammock with me. I'm kind of tired. It's a nice day for a nap in the woods. I had to get out for a bit. This is the most stressful time of year. You know, everyone has the seasons they like. Fall, winter, spring, summer. But my least favorite season is hurricane season. And there's a storm brewing, and you're just waiting to see where it is. It's one of the tough things about living in Florida or any of the states on the Gulf Coast. You know, it's always a potential threat, and it plays with your mind because you never know where it's going to go. One day it says it's going to hit here, the next day it changes, it's going to hit here, and but now the panic buying starting, where people are buying up all the water and all that stuff, and it is very stressful, and you have to go through it every year. That's part of living here. But yeah, it's not my favorite time of year for sure. So we'll see what happens. We'll know in a few days where it'll be, and hopefully it'll dissipate. But there's just nothing but fate. Okay, I made a little rhyme there, huh? That's kind of cool. I wonder if the ants are in tune with the flow of nature and are prepping for the hurricane too. They're quite busy. A little bit of human noise on today's hike. There's a horse farm nearby. I guess they're using some heavy equipment. Sounds like a mower, but it's not too bad. Well, it's fall now. Things should get a little bit cooler, and it's kind of interesting. Most folks won't notice it, but if you live at sea level like I do, when you go down a hill, you know, 30, 40 feet, you can actually feel a little bit of a temperature change, a little bit cooler. I guess it's Florida's version of a holler. So I'm in one now and I can feel the coolness, which is kind of nice. Look at all those beautiful wildflowers. You know, ironically, you know, in Florida, you know, we've had a few hurricanes go by, but we were on the outside edges, and luckily there wasn't a lot of major damage. But there was one time when I was a kid, and I lived up north, Hurricane Belle came through, and it was a direct hit, but it was in the north, so it wasn't as devastating, you know, as the storms are down here in the south. But the neat thing, the one kind of beautiful thing about a hurricane, not like there's much that are beautiful about it, is if you happen to see the eye of the hurricane, and it went right through the area where I was, and it was all stormy, and then all of a sudden it got calm and peaceful for a few minutes, and then the storm continued again. It was a really, really surreal moment that I always remember. So, hanging out at my own private meadow here, one of my favorite places to be. Beautiful out here. I think I'm gonna relax here and just enjoy the woods and the calmness before the storms hopefully don't arrive. It's nice and quiet and calm out here today. I love listening to the birds communicate, the insects. It's very relaxing. You know, we walk upon and trot upon all these hiking trails, but many times you forget to look at the really cool micro world at our feet. It's a pretty neat world, full of all kinds of cool plants and insects and things like that. So stop and take a look down every once in a while. You might find something cool when you're walking out in the woods. I could stay out here all day. It's nice and mellow, and I like my mellow. That being said, I hope everything goes okay with this hurricane and it moves in a different direction, goes out to sea, and everyone's alright.